If you got your 22 IDEX V3 in ITAR setup, means that you won't have a Wi-Fi module. Wi-Fi is available as a module which is removable. We removed it before shipping the machine to you, so it comes in ITAR configuration. Means that the only way to connect is through Ethernet. And we'll show you how to set up Ethernet connection for your ITAR version of 22 IDEX V3. To do that, you want to turn off your machine. I'm doing it with emergency stop button. And we want to start by plugging in the Ethernet cable. So we go to the back with machine turned off, and you can go ahead and plug in Ethernet cable. After we plugged in Ethernet cable, we are ready to start the machine. Machine will go through self-check procedure, and it will see what connections are available, and it will look for Wi-Fi, and it will look for Ethernet. As Wi-Fi is not available because it's removed, it will skip that and look for Ethernet. So we have 30 seconds for machine to go through self-diagnostic, and what we're expecting are yellow LEDs, as you can see here. So LEDs switched yellow, and it means that we can now connect to your machine. If you have just one machine, you can connect to it by typing in your browser 22idex.local. As you can see, by typing 22idex.local, I have established connection right away. I just connected the Ethernet, power on the machine. I seen yellow lights. That's what you want to see. Yellow lights mean it switched the mode to Ethernet, and it was successfully detected, and now you are connected. If you have multiple machines, you can connect via IP address. To know the IP address, you want to go at the back of your machine, remove the SD card, plug it into your computer, and open the folder. You will see IP address.txt file that you can open and obtain the IP address. After you obtain the IP address, you can type it into your web browser and connect to your machine. It will be connected the same way as with the name, but this is designed if you have multiple machines. Now, after you connected, there is one important step. The machine will not remember the network mode. So it will also always go through this self-check, and it will be spending 30 seconds to set up network. So you don't want to do that. You want to actually tell the machine that I want to connect through Ethernet always. And to do that, you want to go to your dashboard, then macros, system, settings, network, and we simply select enable Ethernet mode. I confirm that Ethernet is connected, and I don't want to test the connection because we are already connected, so I click skip. So now, after selecting this option, after I restart the machine, it will no longer verify and try to switch the network for 30 seconds. It will immediately restart in Ethernet mode, and it will immediately try to establish the connection, which you can see right now. I have successfully connected to a machine right after it restarted. If you have multiple 22 IDEX V3s, you don't want to use the name in your search bar, so you don't want to refer 22idex.local. You want to refer by the IP address, and the way to retrieve the IP address is to remove the SD card, which I go and do now. I'm turning off the machine, then I'm pressing on the SD card. I can remove the SD card. I will plug it in to a reader, and I can plug it into the computer. Okay. As you can see, we have IP address.txt file, which we can open. You will see the last recorded IP address that machine was connected to. So you can copy that, and you can then refer to this IP address when connecting to your machine. It is very important to make sure this IP address stays static. Some routers can assign floating IP addresses, and after a few days or weeks, it can change the IP address. So you won't be able to connect to your machine anymore. So it is important to go through your IT department and ask them to establish static IP address. They'll know how to do it. And we have a backup. If for some reason this option is not available, you can do it through web interface. You want to reconnect back to your machine, go to dashboard, system, settings, network, and select assign static AP address. This is not really recommended because if you assign it through the router itself, it will be 100% for sure that your network device is assigning the IP address and managing that. The device which should be managing that is responsible for the IP address, will be establishing the IP address and assigning the one you're using. But if you cannot do it, you can assign through the machine, and this way machine will be requesting the IP address. However, there might be conflicts. If your router assigns this IP address to a different device, there might be a conflict and you won't be able to connect. That's why we recommend going through router directly.